Hello, everybody. We are here. New season. NFL means more. Cincinnati Bengals franchise. For anybody who does not remember the rules, we follow this week by week. Every Sunday or whatever night the Bengals do play, or if they play on a Thursday night after, or maybe before if I have time. 1 week at a time, matching the NFL schedule, trying to keep the roster as close to what the Bengals are trotting out to the field as possible. I have it already loaded up.
Your season goal comes with higher rewards.
We just gotta
also higher risk.
Set everything, set goals. Don't really care for opening day keys. Why not? Let's do the media thing. Why not? Because I can. What's the key to victory? Dominating offense every time. Skip. That. Which is terrifying because Myles Garrett is very good. Bengals in real life were not very good today, but we'll try not to meet the same fate as we jump in. Full 60-minute game with Myles against the Cleveland Browns and Myles Garrett, Nick Chubb, and Amari Cooper. See you guys here in a couple minutes from First Energy Stadium. There it is.
It's week 1 of the NFL, where division rivals will clash in the AFC North. It's the Bengals and the Browns, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are within shouting distance of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football on the lakeside here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. But today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in week 1 as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels like they've got a shot at the defending champs. They think that they can be the new champs. And here we are getting things going.
I don't believe the Bengals were all white today. If these are their color rush uniforms, oh well. We are going to be starting on defense. Kevin McPherson's kick is, or Evan McPherson, I don't know why I just said Kevin. Kick is off, and it is a touchback from Goodwin. And out comes the creeper, Deshaun Watson.
In his second season now as a Brown, number 7 overall.
Just 6 games played for Watson in his debut season with the Browns, which really limited how much he could step into the franchise quarterback role for the team. But he gets a full slate to do so this season. Remember, his last year in
Nick
Houston,
Chubb down in the backfield with Watson. They're starting out with shotgun, and they start with an incomplete pass. Play action. They had me bit there. I vacated the area. Timing pass just didn't work.
AFC North rivals, Ohio rivals. I don't know what to make of this division. It feels like anyone could win it, including these Browns.
And you're right about that, and how historic would that be?
And that is a catch to Amari Cooper, 3rd and inches.
They have not won the division title. They're eager, they're excited, and they
How you doing, Ty? Good evening.
Be their year.
Watson on 3rd down.
Sean Watson's pass to David Njoku is good. Njoku breaks a couple tackles, and he gets finally taken down at the 21. Jordan Love balled, so you're doing well. He was way better than I thought he was going to be. Catching it down. Jordan Love was way better than I thought he ended up being today.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Bengals were very Bengal-esque. Another play action. Sam Hubbard was picked up. He looked like had free But picked up by the block there, and Watson just throws that pass away.
If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Now the NFL
Chubb running his first rush, loss of 3 yards.
in his tracks behind the line of
Davis
scrimmage.
Gaither makes the
They'll
tackle,
wind up losing 3.
loss of
And now
3, and now it's
down.
3rd and long for Deshaun Watson, who comes out
They'll be
in
in
the
search of
back.
13 yards
Comes
to
out in the
try to pick
shotgun
up the
again.
first.
We've seen them out under center
Now on
twice.
3rd and long,
They
they'll
got
look to
pass.
throw.
Watson running, and he gets tripped up.
Outside of the
Kind of just dive at their feet with Chidobe Awuzie. That's another loss of 4, 5, loss of 6. On the sack.
Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal.
Dustin Hopkins out for the field goal early. 46 yards. Why didn't my player dive?
Is good. And the Browns are out to a 3.
Like, he just turned around and like
All offseason, probably a lot of thought goes
he
into
looked at that. He was like, psych.
They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that
12:40 remaining.
because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the
What the hell is
offseason,
that,
the preseason
Madden?
to get to that first
Kick
drive of the regular
is
season.
gonna be a touchback. We'll nail this down.
Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
The Bengals now set
And
for
out
their
comes
first
Joe
possession,
Burrow in the
it's
uniforms
Joe
that the
Burrow
Bengals did not wear
who
to them.
leads this offense.
Fairly
in his
confident I
fourth
didn't see
season
them
now
wearing
at
this today.
LSU.
Burrow may be young in his career, but he's helming the Bengals to one of the best stretches they've ever seen. 12 wins last year, which matched the team record, and they made the
I hope
conference
to God I
championship
have
game
the-
in back-to-back seasons for the first time
But I do.
ever. At the center of it all is the man they call Joey B. 35 touchdown passes last year and almost 4,500 yards.
We're gonna start off with a run here.
Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own
See.
25-yard line.
2, 3, 5 defensive backs. Mixon on the first carry. He gets about 2.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the
New
huddle,
additions for
come
the
up on
Bengals.
2nd
The
and 8 at the 27-yard
nickel or
line.
dime package now. 6 defensive backs for the Browns.
Here's Burrow.
Burrow throwing to Irv Smith. Hey, that's a completion to Irv Smith. That's
They'll go down as a gain of
gain of
6.
6.
And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Now you can exit
Makes it
the
3rd and
season
6.
officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that.
3rd and short guy, convert on this here. Make it easy here. Make it.
They give to Mixon to
Mixon.
pick it up.
Gain
And
about
he's
2.
gonna have to
Yep.
down by about a yard as they're able to convert
Gotta
on
make,
3rd and 2.
gotta make sure we have some easy 3rd downs here.
And he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I
First and
go
10
through
from
a
the
couple extra beats here in
36.
the booth, and he did
Clock
get it, but
ticking
not by
now to
much.
about 11 minutes. Burrow
Throwing now,
snapped
Burrow on 1st down.
over to the tight
This
end.
one hauled in by Sample. And a pretty
Cam
large
Sample.
move there on a nice gain.
Gain of or Drew Sample. I'm sorry.
Perfect defense in this
Gain
situation.
of about 10. Not quite enough for a first down.
Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he traveled
And a
across each
false
zone,
start.
you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end across
Motioning
the
Cam
formation.
Irv Smith. I'm sorry. Across.
After the penalty, it's
Mixon, big hole. He makes a man miss. Thornhill miss, and that's a first down. Gain of about 18. Walker on the tackle for the Browns. And we are now moving the ball forward.
Big year based on a terrific offseason.
No Samaje Perine this year for us.
Show that he's right.
Got 4 defensive backs out.
Here's Burrow.
Throwing over to Mixon. Mixon makes a move. Doesn't really get anything. That's a gain of 4. Makes it 2nd and 6.
4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Move down to about 9:30 here.
Now it's Burrow.
Screen over to Irv Smith. Smith runs one man over and then gets taken down. Miles Garrett comes over, only a gain of 3.
Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here.
Burrow 4 for 4.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield.
Irv Smith motions across. It's set. Handoff to Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon gets a push.
First down, although it doesn't
Volson, I believe, yes. Got 4 there on that push. Gets a first down up to the 30.
They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs.
3-0 here. Cleveland, with 8:25 remaining, but Cincinnati is driving. Got some room. Miles Garrett's chasing, and Joe Burrow dives instead of slides because that button is just so touchy. Joe Burrow gain of about 10, 11.
He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined.
That's a first down.
Big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Burrow in the backfield. Jamar Chase is left alone. He cannot make a man miss. Irv Smith can't get the block. Down inside the 5.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. This is shaping up to be a really nice looking drive.
Good drive here. We're down to a 4. 5 passes.
Do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive?
5 runs, 7:30 on the clock. Mixon, if he can get the edge. Mixon cannot. Second and goal, loss of a yard. Tackled by Thornhill.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Second goal from the 5. Clock is now ticking under 7 minutes. To snap this one. Mixon one-on-one and gang tackle here at the 4. We gain about 1.
Just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground.
So, not a whole lot going on in those 2 plays.
And if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
And T. Higgins catches the pass. Joe Burrow found him. Touchdown. We go up 6-3 pending the extra point. Answer the early 3 points. McPherson's kick is up. Is good. 13 plays, 80 yards. Took 7 minutes off the clock almost. And now, after the touchdown, McPherson's kick is up. Will be caught by Goodwin. He kneels it down. No return. Out to the 25 and second drive for the Browns as Watson comes back out.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes, and we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such, but 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the
Nick Chubb's first carry. He gains 5, and Trey Hendrickson, defensive end, is hurt.
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in
He trots back into the locker room. There's our first injury of the season. That's not a good sign.
Special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved, but I do understand why the league
All right, we bring out Joseph Asai.
And it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can
And Nick Chubb, his run is up. The handoff gets them up to the 41. Right, Hendrickson with a bruised shoulder. We keep Asai out there for now. That's a Browns first down.
Expressionism for these guys, I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 0-0? Like Jim Otto
Watson passing. Watson steps up. That's an incompletion. DPJ, Donovan Peoples-Jones, cannot hold on to it. Incomplete pass. Watson, backfield alone.
And that led to a big drop.
Back to throw.
Hilton on the blitz. This is a screen. Oh, no. Over to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb makes one man miss. And the tackle is finally made after the first down by Logan Wilson.
think about the toughest quarterbacks in the league to game plan against, he's got to be in your top 5, does he not?
And when you talk about game planning, putting him
That pass is deflected by Logan Wilson. Sam Hubbard now goes out with an injury.
He has great touch delivering the football, but that
Browns are at hour 48.
When he escapes the pocket and those receivers find
2nd and 10, incomplete pass. Hand off to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb gets more yardage. He's tackled down at the 32. The Browns are driving. Dax Hill on the tackle. Sam Hubbard, broken thumb, won't be coming back for this game. So we're going to have to make sure we keep some.
I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Run away from the blitz. Logan Wilson holds him up, stacked him up, and Davis comes in to finish it off. Gain of 3 for Nick Chubb. Now he's finally held him in.
Take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Play action, and Njoku is, thankfully he tripped. That gets him down to the 9. That's 1st and goal for the Browns.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's first.
The first touchdown drive. Nick Chubb gets the handoff. He makes one man. He just kind of cut back. Only gain of a yard. Jadobi Awuzie makes the tackle.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it.
Nick Chubb going to the outside. He's going to walk in for a touchdown. Nick Chubb's first touchdown of the season. The Browns' first touchdown of the season. 3:03 remaining. Extra point pending. And that's up. That's good. 10-7. Browns 76 yards. 3:19 off the clock.
Finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. How does the kickoff unit as they
And
run up and send this one away?
that kick is up. This will be returnable.
On the return is Charlie Jones.
For Charlie Jones, he gets up to about the 22. I gotta remember, I believe I could take fair catches now and get up, taken up to the 25. 7-10. Cleveland 122 yards, and we've had 80.
Prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road.
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon.
Timing route to Irv Smith.
It allows you to see that in the entire offseason.
Really I can't really call that a timing route because there was no drop.
It spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last
Can't really call that timing because there was no timing to it.
What a great game to sell.
Since there was no drop. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. Going to try and scramble away and got back to the line of scrimmage maybe. As Joe Burrow gets taken down, I didn't really have anything I liked there. We're in a 2-3 or 5. You have another nickel or dime package.
Now Burrow.
Check down. Nobody had Irv Smith or was on Irv Smith. That was a good check down. And get 4 on 3rd and 2 up to the 34.
Here's 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Oh, that's going to put us back.
Full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
We're going to call that same play. Hand off to Mixon. Mixon outruns his blocker. Gets 6 yards there. Gets some of it back for us.
There and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Clock runs less than a minute.
Clock is still running. We're less than a minute in the first quarter. 7-10 here. Cleveland up 3.
Burrow will throw.
Burrow looking for Mixon. Mixon gets the first down off the check down. Burrow 9 for 9. When is his first incompletion going to come?
First down, a pickup of 11.
One of my other teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game. That's difficult. And
Now
just
hold
when you
on
think you got
here.
everything covered,
Wait,
here comes a
why
back out
would I
of the
hold on?
backfield.
Mixon
In this case,
bounces
it's
off
a
one man.
They
From
run
Karras.
first down, but it only
Gain of 2.
produces a
That will
gain
be
of
the
2.
final play of this
It's
quarter.
second down now.
Because, yep, there it is. So we will start flipping ends and not go very far here.
After one, right here on the
10-7,
A-Sports.
Cleveland up as we go into the second quarter.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control.
We have
of
the ball
football
here.
As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
2nd and 8. Just want to try and get a couple yards here. Zadarius Smith and Myles Garrett are over on the ends.
Now it's Burrow.
Burrow throwing.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
Catch made by Tyler Boyd and some
Another
goofiness.
first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 33.
I threw that ball way later than I wanted to.
Finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Burrow 10 straight completions. He is 10 for 10.
Touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
That pass complete to Jamar Chase. He gets taken down 11 for 11. When is the first completion going? Incompletion going to come? Probably going to be a bad time.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The 13. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Hand off to Mixon.
Back to the ground now with
Mixon makes a stiff arm on one. Only gains 3 there.
One tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here we go.
There'll be a handoff here. Mixon.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3.
The Cleveland Borns.
44 yards on the ground for him so far.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness.
Not quite enough for the first down. We are just short.
Bengals on 3rd down.
3rd down in inches. 13
They're looking at 3rd
minutes
and
ago.
the
4 for 4. Hand off to Mixon.
From the gun again.
Mixon runs one over and but gets stacked up after the first down though.
Will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
That 3rd and goal is just too easy. We're going to line up in a goal line.
Just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow.
Just wanted to get that away. There's the first incompletion.
And down here, 1st and goal. If it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots.
Glad we were able to get that away well.
Move to get rid of it.
Burrow handoff to Mixon. Mixon is going to fall forward in for the touchdown at least.
He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what
And we bring Evan McPherson out to make this a 4-point game again.
3 down, stay on the field, run it, and
It's up.
catch it. And he gets
It is good.
By McPherson, up
Another
and good. And the lead is now 14.
longer drive. 5:40 there. We could be getting into a shootout with the Cleveland Borns.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Will defense be played? Probably not, honestly.
No run back here.
We had defense played on one drive, the first drive in which the Browns kicked a field goal.
Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. So a 6-carry drive.
We'll bring a blitz here, see if we can catch them in a run.
Duplicate that here.
I think that they would like to. I know every runner that we've ever met would love to carry the ball more and more and more.
We do need Nick Chubb in the backfield on the run. That was a good run blitz there.
Is it heavy?
Hilton on the tackle.
It's pretty light, right? So keep giving it to him and let him do his work. It's not going to slow
Ray
him
Hendrickson is able to get back in the game. There will be no Sam Hubbard the rest of the way, so that left side's going to need help. Amari Cooper makes the tackle, and Trey Hendrickson goes out again. This is a leg injury.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the
So that means we're going to be bringing
discomfort.
Joseph Asai back
We
out.
always hate to
Our
see
defensive
injuries,
line
especially
is
tough here
getting
in week 1. Just hoping this is
taken,
nothing serious.
just slowly getting
We'll take a quick timeout.
falling apart here. We got
First and 10,
Watson. That pass is complete.
for the completion.
Only getting 2 though.
A couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut
So,
all the time. They work on
I'm gonna have to try and
this time it paid off for them.
help our offense. Oh no. That pass just out of reach. Thank you. Chidobe Awuzie defending. Trey Hendrickson, who was back for one play, then gone, will be done the rest of the game. Makes it 3rd and 8 here.
In this case, just a little bit too much.
Play action. There's his defensive play, and David Njoku is hurt. He's got a leg injury. All this drive has been is injuries. But we do see some defense.
On 4th down on is Corey
Bojorquez. He's out to punt. Jones catches it, fields it. He catches it at the 23. Get a return of about 4.
Bengals take over 1st and 10. Joe Mixon and the Bengal.
This game could become a game of who is going to be able to make it out of this game.
He has definitely been dependable.
Health-wise.
Really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, he really does some damage in an NFL game.
Irv Smith, he gets taken down after a gain of 3.
On a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break.
10:30 remaining in the second quarter.
On 2nd down,
Burrow throwing.
Goes right back to Smith again.
Goes back to Irv Smith again. He's taken down for a gain of 3.
And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take what you
See if we can get out of this with a run here. Hand off to Mixon. Mixon barely gets it. I hesitated there at the line to gain. I should have waited. That's all right.
So here's a 1st and 10.
You're able to take the Browns. This Browns defense is super aggressive. It's worked out in my favor. That's an incomplete pass. I don't know why I threw that. Thornhill with the defensive play.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you.
Hi, Myles Garrett.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
That's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the 1st half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere.
Well, Myles Garrett got there quick. I don't even know what the plan is here. Get some of this back and maybe make some.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Take that. That's an easy one. We're not going to get the 1st down here, but play the field position game. As we, Greg Newsome makes the tackle. Gain of 8. As we bring Brad Robbins, who is not a power punter. He's more of a placement guy. Wind is at our back at least. Brad Robbins' first punt as an NFL player will be caught at the 15, fielded, and up to the 23.
Goes for 8, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as a Cleveland
1st and 10 for the Cleveland Browns.
Defense got the better of them.
Our defensive ends are out for the game. Nick Chubb makes one move, gain of about 4.
1st and 10. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill.
B.J. Hill makes the tackle.
On every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse.
Nick Chubb, gain of about 7.
54 yards rushing for him in his 1st half as he is looking.
Thought I had that play sniffed out. I did not. Watson in the backfield. Hand off to Chubb, big hole. And he, after a gain of 8, it's just getting so easy right now for this Browns running game. Our 2 defensive ends, no help.
That's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary.
This is another handoff.
Strong safety position, end up making the tackle.
Doesn't get anywhere, and Jermaine Pratt goes down with an injury now. He's holding his hip.
We saw the linebacker make the stop.
What in the hell is going on here in week 1? The Bengals defense is just made out of
Medical
glass.
staff checks on him. Will step aside in this week 1 contest. The Browns on 3rd down. Just
This better be a run. Pitch to Dick Chubb. Can it happen? Yes. Yes, it can. Dax Hill making the defensive play right at the line to gain. He makes a great read, gets downhill fast. And
yes, it's the first half.
Dacks up Nick Chubb.
There on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play.
We now see
Let's look
another
back
punt.
as this game progresses.
Yorquez.
This is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred
This punt is away.
Yorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Punt at the 10. Really should have just called a fair catch. We get 1 yard. And we bring Joe Burrow back out. 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. From hour 11.
Once again. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
2 punts in a row. This is starting to mimic the game, that real game now. Joe Mixon, however, is able to break one, get us out of the shadow of our goal line, gain of 12. Greg Newsome on the tackle.
Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
1st and 10 from the 23. Clock is running about 5:20. Mixon in motion.
Now Burrow on 1st down.
Over to Joe Mixon. He catches it. Who scored the touchdown for Dallas? That's a gain of 2. Pass to Joe Mixon.
Ready for the back to leak out, and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a success.
4:40 remaining here in the game.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
Lots of running room over here. We're just going to get out, slide down, get the 1st down. Take the easy play.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's
Snap this ball with about 4 minutes remaining.
still getting a decent gain.
Mixon with a 1st down carry.
Well,
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
right.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that.
Cloud makes the tackle. I thought I had more than 3 yards, but I had no block.
Frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7. 3:28 on the game. We're going to throw that over.
Throwing the out route, finding
Out route is complete, and we have an injury to Dalvin Tomlinson for Cleveland. He's holding his arm.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Haven't had to go big yet. That stops the clock.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
To the check down to Joe Mixon.
Gets this in the hands of
Easy.
Mixon.
Take the easy plays, and he gets stacked up after a game of 7.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Hand off to Mixon.
Inside handoff to
Mixon makes one man miss. He falls forward for a 1st down at the 42 of Cleveland.
Pick up 1st down.
Owusu Kamara makes the tackle.
They're aligned at the hip, but when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Ooh. Mar Chase over off the RPO. That's a completion. Not enough for a 1st down somehow.
Before the next wave could bring him down.
Makes one man miss, and then that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
This 1st half of football. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
The football is on top of the line to gain. Screen is on. Over to Mixon. Mixon had to go backwards to make the completion. He gets taken down.
To the 20 before he's dropped.
I'll stop the clock for a second.
Finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few
Clock's
times.
now
here in the
running
first
again.
half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you
I was trying to throw that away and ended up hurdling anyway, gain of about 5. I wanted to try and get that bubble screen over there.
Linebacker Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah on the tackle.
Owusu-Koramoah makes the tackle. That's not how I wanted that to be thrown. I wanted to throw that harder. It's completion though for no gain.
3rd and 5 now.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did.
It's 3rd and 5.
Screen, and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up. The same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
And
The Bengals are going to have first and
Tyler
goal as they try
Boyd
to finish off
able to
this
get
drive
open.
with
We have
6
40
points.
seconds remaining on the clock. We can go a little faster here. I can never find a play.
Got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off.
First and goal from the 5.
As shown by that last play.
From the shotgun.
Leaking over to Mixon. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. This will give us an 11-point lead going into half.
Second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
McPherson's kick is up and good. That drive, there was no defense play while there was. It just, there's some resistance. As we now are starting to get some momentum. Something I haven't taken off. I didn't even take off. Turn off. Goodwin is not going to be returning this. Marquise Goodwin takes the kneel down.
Here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly
Browns
fading
on
here in
offense,
the
final
second
drive.
quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they
And
trust their
Watson's
guys
pass
in
is
this
tossed
situation if they decide to
away.
take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
This is a
Not looking to
handoff.
take a chance this time. They'll keep it
Big
on
Chubb,
the
lots of room. They call a
He's taken
timeout
down,
here.
But able to slip across the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left.
Browns are going to be able to at least take a field, make a field goal here.
To the locker room. Hopkins' kick is good.
His kick is good. He just ran past it this time. That's 2 chances I've had to block field goals. And 38 is just so uninterested. Browns make a quick drive, score some points. York has his kick is away.
And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Huh, interesting.
That catch taken, give us a chance to run a play at least. At least to run a play.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Looking
Burrow
for Smith
up.
downfield.
Smith, that ball almost falls into where I need it to. Bounced around for a bit, and we go to halftime.
Opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where
See you
Jonathan
after
Coachman has
half.
our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, and that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. Chris Olave, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And that game is tied as they take on the visiting 49ers. It was Joe Mixon who had it working in the first half. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in Week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
We are back. I don't really know. I didn't really know what I wanted to call there. We're up 8. Defensive adjustment wise. This will be a returnable punt kick. Makes the stiff arm. He gets up to the 22.
The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think
have the lead up 8 at halftime. Ball from the 22. Mixon runs into a crowd, gaining nothing.
I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers.
The other hash. That's all right.
Too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Handing off.
Off the bootleg. Steps away.
Loading it over to Mixon. Mixon can't make anybody miss. He gets taken out of bounds. Just short of the 29, 3rd and 2.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Now
3rd and 2. Jamar Chase over the middle. He runs up to the 44. God, that elf in midfield is creepy.
Third down conversion. 3 tight ends to the ball game here on first.
Staying in the same formation. 1st and 10 from the 44. Mixon tries bouncing it out. He, for the first time in a while, lost some yards. Rosu Kamora. Jesus, that name is Bear. Makes the tackle for the loss. Makes it 2nd and 12 from the 42 now.
He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And this turns into a
I slid a little too early.
At the end. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
3rd and a couple inches here. Mixon's able to get that, hurdles a man, and it's a first down up to the 38 of Cleveland.
On the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered.
Clock is running down to the 12-minute mark. Probably about where we'll snap it.
On 1st
Just
and 10,
before.
Joe Burrow.
Up for Joe Mixon. That's bouncing around. Knocked around by Grant Delpit. I don't know who the other was. Thought that's what I liked. It was not. I like this though. Single safety. Mars could be running right towards that. I will see if the play action works.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow.
Rolling. Looking for Jamar Chase. He cannot hold on. Good pass. He just can't survive the contact. We go into a 3rd down scenario here where we see if we can just find some yards, shorten the kick a bit here, go back up 10.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
Over to Irv Smith. Only gain of about 4. Makes it 4th and 6. I'm going to take the points here. 51-yard field goal. Long field goal. Evan McPherson can make it, especially with the wind at his back. Kick from McPherson is up. And is good. Lead back up to 11. That should be running into the kicker at least. EA doesn't call that.
They come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Increase the lead up to 11 now. McPherson kicks this one away. 11-12 remaining. That was a good first drive. This one will be returned. Oh. Up to the 18.
As he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first
I honestly don't know what I want to call here. Our defensive line is depleted. This has to be a run, I hope. It is. And it's a gain of about 8 for Nick Chubb. Dual running backs here. He's up to 84. I think
need to get the ball in the end zone.
There'll be another run blitz here.
Now Watson.
Oh, Jesus. Well, short pass. We had our guys there. They didn't even play action there. That was just... Cam Taylor-Britt makes the tackle. Nick Chubb, his X Factor's activated. This is going to be scary.
On first down, Watson.
Nobody can get to Deshaun Watson anymore unless we bring pressure. This is going to be a rough second half. Because otherwise, Deshaun Watson's going to be able just to do what he wants in the backfield. Losing Trey Hendrickson and Hubbard. And Njoku makes the tackle. I don't even know what to do right now. Do we just keep bringing 4 and hope that we can get there? That's a handoff. Bounces off one. Chubb bounces off another. Still going. Nick Chubb still going. Finally gets taken down after breaking like 5 tackles. Cam Taylor-Britt saves a touchdown from behind. Taylor-Britt with the second effort, thankfully making the chase down. Glad whoever that was, the Browns just got in his way. Like kind of David Njoku actually getting in his way. Wow. Cam Taylor-Britt with his second tackle.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They run away from where I keyed in. Chubb's going to walk into the end zone to cut that lead.
Second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are back within a score. Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out.
They're going to stay out there. Go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it here for the 2 points.
It's good. We get into Deshaun Watson too, so there's the roughing the passer. It's going to be good. It's going to be assessed on the kickoff. So it's a 3-point game, kick from midfield. Jones just looks at that as he waves at it. We're taking this ball out to the 25. Joe Mixon, 82 rush yards, 35 receiving.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's toppled the century mark already, receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this
Hand off to Mixon. Mixon makes a spin move. I kind of wanted to run over the guy. That's a gain of 8, gets 90 yards.
Defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to something just to stop the momentum.
Wanted to keep that. Miles Garrett did exactly what I needed him to do. That's the crazy thing. Miles Garrett did exactly what I needed him to do. I hand this off to Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon, lots of room, cuts into the midfield. It takes him over 100 yards. That's a first down. He is over the century mark. Battle of the running backs in week 1 here.
Throwing now,
Burrow throwing. They'll bring, just leave DeMar Chase to open to a hit, but he makes the completion.
Second and 2.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Timing route over to Tyler Boyd. Zadarius Smith at Cleveland gets injured. That was actually Zadarius Smith who blew up the play earlier. That makes things gonna make things a lot easier as we try and run plays.
We will step aside for just a moment. So a 1st and 10 upcoming.
Unfortunately, that means Miles Garrett's over on the other side. We're gonna audible out, just try and keep away from him. As they bring a safety down, we're going to bring Irv Smith across. He gets set. Hand off. Irv Smith doesn't. even make a block. Why?
This one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Irv Smith didn't even make the block.
Burrow looking to pass.
Mixon wide open. He dives in for the touchdown. We now take a what will be 10-point lead.
With now 3 week 1 touchdowns.
Joe Mixon, his third week 1 touchdown.
Stretch out their lead.
We stretch that lead out. McPherson's kick is up and good. We have a high-scoring affair here. It wouldn't shock me if the Browns come back down and score. McPherson is going to kick this away. We're going to try and pin this in a corner. Goodwin returns that one. Nick Chubb 2 touchdowns, 138 yards on 7 carries.
He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today.
I don't even know what to do defensively.
It's that type of a day that you see it back. Just gotta have a grin on
Run
his face
it.
every time
Oh
his number
no.
is called.
And he finally gets taken down for a gain of nothing.
Big time positive
For
runs.
no gain, finally.
Grin as well.
Finally.
Run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Took a blitz that they ran right into.
And
They're
again,
going that way again, and Nick Chubb, big yards. And he goes down with an injury. He's holding his leg.
Now he appears to be in some pain.
Well, this game could get interesting here now.
Look at this injury, and we'll be back.
Cam Taylor-Britt makes the tackle. As we see Ford, I think, is in the backfield. They hand off to him, and he, oh, Jesus.
And he's got room. And he goes down, but not before
Jermaine Pratt. No, Logan Wilson, I'm sorry. Jeremy Ford. Logan Wilson comes down, makes the saving tackle. Jesus Christ on a scooter. Run defense does not exist in this game. Watson, thankfully, just runs into Joseph Asai there.
Credit that to the former Texas Longhorn, Joseph Osai, who got in there.
At the Bengals 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Pass incomplete.
What's the
with
flag?
in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Another roughing the passer. This one on DJ Reader. Gives him a first down.
Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately,
That's the second roughing the passer we've had. This one goes to Nick Chubb's back.
The entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him
Complete to
stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
This will be stopped
More.
about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8-yard gain.
2
Logan
yards
Wilson on the
left
tackle.
2nd down from the
2nd
9.
and 2 here from hour 9.
To throw is Watson.
Watson, guess who? Nick Chubb with a receiving touchdown. That's his third.
Nick Chubb with now 3 week 1 touchdowns. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
Browns are about to be down 3 again.
For the extra point. And the
It's
lead
up.
is down
It's
to a field
good.
goal now. A drive that time
What
of
is
6
this
plays.
game?
And it ends with a
3:35
touchdown for
remaining in the
Cleveland.
third quarter.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
You're gonna bring this
Charlie goes
out.
now from his end zone.
Whoa.
Able to get this to the 19,
Whoa.
so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Whoa!
Cincinnati now ready to take
What
the
was
field.
that? I have never seen that animation. Dude went flying. Like he was already trying to leave his feet, which I was not wanting to do. I was wanting to juke. He's trying to leave his feet, and he's just... Honestly, it probably got a couple extra yards. This is probably going to be the thumbnail. Just because of how goofy this is the thumbnail. This is the weirdest thing in the world. Why is he up there like that?
enjoying the lead here in the third
Up
quarter.
3.
Their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the
After the last touchdown. And I hand this off to Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon is tackled.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage.
Met at the line of scrimmage there.
Officially no gain on the play.
No
Now
gain.
second down. Here's Burrow.
Over to Jamar Chase. He catches it for a first down.
And he's going to get this
29 to 34.
The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
That's not what I wanted to hit, but okay.
Here's a give to Mixon.
Mixon.
Maybe a measure of revenge there.
Nothing
He's on his
there.
way in this one, but this time they get
Loss
it.
of one, actually.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I wonder.
This defense hasn't played its best,
We can
but they're still winning this
maybe
football game. If they keep making
see
plays
Irv
just
Smith's
like
at least coming
they're going to give their
across.
offense a
I think I'm
chance.
going to be able to hit Drew Sample. That's all right.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon, and now look to throw.
Throwing on the run.
It's
Irv Smith. Irv Smith
And he'll be
walked out of bounds. That's a first down.
That's the 45. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
First down for the Bengals. Handoff, Mixon. Mixon following behind some blocks. Sheds one into a crowd. Gain of 7, though, into the Browns territory.
There, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now it's Burrow.
Waited for it. Jamar Chase, he makes a man miss. Celebrate into the end zone a little bit. They weren't going to catch me. Jamar Chase, end zone. This to take a 10-point lead. Again, with a minute remaining. McPherson's kick is up and good.
McPherson up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Try as they might, the Browns
After the
have
touchdown,
not been
McPherson
able to
on kick
keep
this one away.
to cut into the deficit enough. Every time they get close, their
And he'll
defense
decide
can't
to
do
not bring
anything.
This one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Cleveland taking the field
A
here.
lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching
Yep,
their
knew
head.
where that was going. And gain of 9. And Joseph Asai now is injured. He's holding his collarbone.
Because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah,
Shoulder.
points certainly not at a premium here.
Something. And it's
A good
just
spot to take a shot
getting.
here. 2nd and a yard
I don't even
from
know
the
who-
34. Chubb on the counter.
Chubb. He loses 3.
Finding a lane, he barely had time to
Finally.
look up before he was planted
Murphy
in the
makes the
backfield.
tackle.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down.
3rd and
look.
4 now with 30
4
seconds
yards here
remaining.
to pick up
We
the
might
first
see a
down.
punt again.
Watson.
Are you fucking me? Amari Cooper. No more, I'm sorry. Are you fucking me?
First down.
Keep Cam Sample.
Extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the
That's
pass.
the end of the fourth quarter.
Extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner.
What
And
is
he
this
handled it well and
game?
picked up the first down.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here.
It's just
Start the 4th.
final quarter. This is a handoff. Nick Chubb, he gains 5. Nick Chubb's gonna rush for 200
If
yards.
you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time. on
Gain of
first down,
5.
because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions.
2nd and 5.
Second.
From the 50, it's Watson.
Completion.
Njoku's big tight end.
To David
To the
Njoku.
afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Like, I just don't know what to do defensively. Our defensive line is so,
Volume pass catch.
especially out on the edge, is just getting so
Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him
is so depleted now. They just have all the time in the world unless they blitz.
They often become the leading receiver.
Here's 2nd and 5 now.
2nd and 5 for the Browns from the 37 here. And holding on to the ball a little long. Watson running around, and I think that's B.J. Hill. It is.
There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
He makes a play. Somebody had to.
Not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone
The loss of several put them back to the 42.
3rd down,
Watson bouncing around, early broken up. What do we see? We see a punt. For Bojorquez.
As he's on here to punt it away.
Punt is away. Is it good?
And now where will the side judge stop his
inside the 20. We bring Joe Mixon out.
At about the 17-yard line. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. He has been a factor in a multitude of ways. Over 100 yards rushing. He's approaching that number in the receiving category, too.
And you know why I've always respected guys who can have these types of games? As a runner,
Mixon.
you're going through a pile, people are raking at the football all the time. Your hands
He gets about 4. Miles Garrett goes down with an injury.
Football in open field after going through that guy's dynamite.
He's been dynamite.
Gain of 4 from Joe Mixon.
Defensively, if they have an answer, because they need to come up with something.
Now they're just to Zadarius Smith out there.
Back to Mixon on
and guess who makes the tackle? Zadarius Smith. That's a loss.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
We're going to hold on to this. We're going to start trying to milk some clock. I'm not confident enough in my defensive ability right now. Snap it. Play action.
Play action with Burrow.
Over to Mixon.
This goes out
Mixon can't get it. I step out of bounds. I can't make the cut. We have to punt. That's not really good. Brad Robbins is not a power punter. We're going to just try and angle this into a corner. Use the side.
This one looks equally as good. Pulled in at the 24. He's got this
Goodwin up to the 39. And we see Deshaun Watson come out.
15 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over.
11:40 remaining. Browns are down 10.
Watson.
Complete to Njoku. He misses. He sheds a tackle. He then gets taken down at midfield. Gain of 11.
Drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Thank you. I overran that on the inside.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired it.
I crashed way harder inside. I'm so glad he missed that throw.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Fighting to stay upright.
And that only ends up being a loss of 5. B.J. Hill.
More than one defender there.
Thank you.
That's a loss of 5 on the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance.
Like I said, we need to dial up a couple blitzes just to get pressure on him.
And decided to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Screen is on.
That's caught by Moore. And he's going to get this down.
Moore gets the completion. Watson bad, defense bad. None of the defenses have had a banner day here.
Territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Chubb will get the call running left.
Sheds Warren, are you kidding me? And he gets a tackle, or he gets a 1st down. He's gonna get 200 rushing yards.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
I hope to God this isn't a play action, otherwise I'm burnt.
Oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm
It
tackle this
is.
guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line will touchdown.
David Njoku, intense bad. It's a touchdown. It's about to be a 3-point game again.
Hopkins with the extra point.
And Jack Conklin, that mirrors real life. Jack Conklin with an injury. on the field goal, extra point, and 3-point game. We're going to let that hit the ground. Tent's bad, defense is bad, Watson is bad.
There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton.
We got to try and at least get a first down or two.
We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense.
Nixon, gain of 1. They know. They know.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The last play got just a yard. Here's
2nd and 9, 8:54 remaining. Snap this with 8:40 some remaining.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Burrow throwing. Tyler Boyd makes the catch. That's a big first down up to the 48.
A gain there of 21 yards.
We only have 2 plays on this.
But already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a first
We'll be
and
able to
10.
snap this under 8 minutes. No matter what, as long as we don't lose yards, we flipped the field. Nixon tackled forwards for a gain of 2 to 50. What it must be like to have a quarterback that can make throws. It's actually pretty nice.
But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get up,
It's nice.
their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
Thankfully.
And make it
No, I
difficult.
have played a Ultimate Team. I know what Jared Goff's like. He can't make some of those throws. We'll be able to snap this under 7:20. Cut back. And John Williams, more injuries, offensive lineman goes down. This stops the clock, 5 yards. Olosu Koromora makes the tackle. Third and 5 from the Browns 47. We're going to have to make a play like that again. Play action.
They go play action now. Burrow. They'll roll him out right.
This is too far. Thank you, God. Denzel Ward dropped that. Oh, my. I led him too much.
As he'll come on to kick this one away.
This is why we have Brad Robbins on this team. Placement punt. Not a good one.
50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on
Not quite enough backspin. Deshaun Watson gets this ball to 20. Broken ribs for Jonah Williams.
Back over down to the Cleveland Browns.
Left tackle Kappa's going to have to go over there.
They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here.
Browns can take the lead here. 7:06 remaining. And who else? Nick Chubb. Had room to run. He gets taken down. Across the 30 to the 33. Nick Chubb's going to fucking be the death of me. I'm going to get Nick Chubb to death. Because I got too conservative. Over to Moore. He makes the completion. Hilton makes the tackle. Hilton. 2nd and 6. This game has been wild. Play fake. Watson. Where is Watson going? He gets tackled down. Just short of midfield. Logan Wilson makes the tackle. That could have been a big play. Cam Sample's still in. 5:34.
They'll set up a throw.
Nick Chubb makes the catch. He's taken down after the 7. And just the ability to get no pressure. Those are both of my defensive ends.
Here's Watson.
Amari Cooper makes one-man miss. They threw right into where I was blitzing from.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
I just don't even know what to do. Yes, I know auto flip is on. Keep using it.
600 NFL catch. Congratulations.
I don't even know what to do. because I can't get any pressure.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, powerful running.
Flag down. Good run by Chubb. What's the flag going to be on?
Following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Blocking the back on the offense. That'll make it.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
1st and 13 at the 30 now. Like, I don't even know what to do here. Hand off to Chubb. He bounces off a man. Game 7. It just doesn't matter. He's so good. Nick Chubb is so good.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete.
That's a gain of 1.
They stopped here for no
Jacoby
gain.
Awuzie makes the tackle.
3rd and 5 now.
I don't even know what to call.
I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting.
What do I call here? What do I do?
Edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit.
They don't have Nick Chubb in,
defensively to snuff that one
which
out.
actually just saved me.
They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable
Strong Jr., whoever that is, makes a one rush. DJ Reader makes the tackle. Nick Chubb not being in just saved me. Wow, Browns. 3 minutes remaining. They're kicking the field goal. It's up from D-Hop.
This game is tied.
Dustin Hopkins ties the game.
With less than 3 minutes to play.
38-38 with 2:54. What is this game going to be? Well, I've been pretty...
They're going to be aggressive and attack downfield. You still got the 2-minute warning to come up. But they're going to be conservative and try and
pretty conservative so far. Could have taken the kneel down, get up to get the 4 yards.
Just a yard pass there to the 21.
The 21.
Pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals.
And Jones is injured.
The Bengals
Nope, I don't like this play.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter.
And Irv Smith drops that.
But it's incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. On 2nd down, Burrow.
Over to Irv Smith.
He's got Smith here.
Irv Smith. He threw it away, I know. Irv Smith, gain of 6. It's a 3rd and 4. Jones is injured. He doesn't play. I need a good play here. I have 2 plays in this formation.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already.
Boyd, 3rd and 4.
Here's 3rd down now. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now he won't get to the marker.
I wanted just to take that, get the free yard.
It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Oh, Jesus. I'm going to regret this. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to regret this.
In possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now.
Chase Brown
Who wants it more?
is the fullback. 4th and a yard.
They'll try and run.
Chase Brown gets it. That's 1st down.
First down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest.
Just don't even know what to call on plays anymore.
And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out 1st downs.
Now Burrow. He will find his man Chase.
Ted Karras is injured. Jamar Chase, we have to burn a timeout because of that. Jamar Chase gets the completion up to the 42.
Following the play, because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
This.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still.
2 timeouts, 131 from the 42 of Cleveland.
To throw, Burrow. Short throw to Smith.
Irv Smith. Catch up to the 20 or to the 38, 2nd and 6.
Worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Second and
Second and
6.
6 coming up.
Minute remaining. We don't have to call timeouts yet. Burrow, order chase. This is going to be a hold. We're just going to walk out of bounds.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Roughing the passer. Yes, that helps. That's going to put us at the 11.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star.
How bad was that? Nice shot here. Nice. And who was it? Wasn't even Myles Garrett. It was 54. Really? This? I mean, I'll take what I can get. That was roughing the passer, though. I'll take what I can get. Carmen just blocks him in there. But that's roughing the passer. I'll take it.
That was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's
I'll
going to
take
say,
it.
hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even
Irv Smith holds on. The Browns call a
about
timeout.
throwing the flag.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On second down,
Mixon. Mixon gets the touchdown. Tie is broken.
Well,
44, gonna be 45.
This juncture, that touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine
He's talking about the Lions win, and probably mine.
Rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of
7-point game.
here in the fourth, but they gotta feel good now.
I don't even want to risk them having a return. Normally, I'd try and get a couple seconds off. Goodwin brings that out. Oh boy. He doesn't get to the 19. Okay, here comes the Predator. Down 7. 46. What was that roughing call? It was terrible.
As they have it first and 10.
Deshaun Watson's throw, not even close. Him and the receiver just not there. Second and 10.
Because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Too much cushion. DPJ makes the tackle. Or the catch, I mean, and that is a timeout from the Browns. This having no pass rush is brutal. Like, I don't even know what to do. Oh, boy. Watson running, tripping. No timeout. No huddle. They took...
First and 10.
There's the final timeout.
The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout.
One play ends this game.
Teams talk it over on their respective sidelines. We take a break.
No pass rush. Tackle Nick Chubb inbounds, please, or push him out. I don't care. He goes out of bounds. 8 seconds remaining.
Another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to
in the backfield. Nick Chubb's with Deshaun.
Because their ability to make people
No. Oh, thank God. I just dove at his feet hoping to trip him up. I couldn't. But it's alright. 3 seconds. This is going to go to Nick Chubb. I'm guaranteeing it. Nick Chubb's eating me alive all day.
Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
Flush to his right. And he's brought down. This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here.
What the fuck was that?
Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Pile it all into one game.
I don't even know what I just
Opening the
watched.
season and you opening the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Cincinnati, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, They obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles
Where does his
Davis,
elbow
we
go
thank
down?
our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Where's the ball at? He was down at the 1-inch line. His left ass cheek is down at like the 1-inch line. Like, that ball's not across the plane. The helmet is. The ass cheek is not. How forward momentum didn't carry him up. Like, that broke physics. Mike Hilton being stupid and instead of just shoving him out of bounds, dove at his knees. And there's the ass down. Dude, yeah, Deshaun Watson knee is shattered. He's got down at the 1-inch line. God, I hope that's not what all my Madden games are like this year. We already have our thumbnail because that was just a weird play. I just... One and 0.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
That's week 1 of Bengals franchise. I want to see all of what 8 trillion injuries happened. Let's see what 8 trillion injuries happened there. Like, injury report. Let's see. Sam Hubbard's out for 4 weeks. Gotta turn this injury sliders down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Jonah Williams is out 5. La'el Collins is out for 3. Devin Cochran, who I don't even think played. No, 59 overall. 29 weeks. And Marvin Tell III, 9 weeks. Browns. Let's see. Myles Garrett out 5 weeks. Jacob Phillips out 29. Jakeem Grant out 29. Michael Woods out 29. Jordan, that dude, out 7. And Drew Forbes out 19. That was a... Well, good to know that at least... Did anybody else get hurt? Oh, Darnell Mooney. Oops. Justin Jefferson. What are all of these injuries? Titans. Kristen Fulton. Pete Ferrer. Son Haskins tore a tricep. Ooh. Cameron Johnston, the punter, pulled his groin. Oof. Scott Quisenberry. Ooh. .37 overall. Nick Moore got hurt for the Ravens. So these guys aren't, I don't believe, play anything. Yeah, that was everybody and their cousin getting injured. Let's see, who's dead for the Julian Okorowa, Josh Reynolds, Jameson Williams, Nate Sudfield with an ACL tear. Just saying that guy last name with an ACL tear. Who is that, Jordan? Graham Glasgow with a dislocated shoulder. And Hendon Hooker with the ACL tear. Out for 19 weeks. So who's the Lions' backup quarterback? Ben. Oh wait, no, wait, did I see Aaron Rodgers on the Jets injury list? Those are actual? Okay. I did not. I know the Hendon Hooker injury is actual real. Kyle Pitts hurt himself. There. Cowboys. Nashawn Wright. That dude. Matt, that guy last name. DeMarvion Overshown. Is that even a real... I mean, that's a real person, but that is not a real person. Anyway, that's week 1. Yeah, I know that one is. I still Polish last name. I have no idea how to pronounce that one. DeMarvion Overshown can't be a real person. Shane Lestera. Before this recording gets too long. For those of you on YouTube, thank you for watching. We will see you next week. As always, you can come join the fun over here on twitch.tv/werewolfpve, my channel. Till next time, peace out. Stay classy. See ya. Zylstra? Fucking Polish last names. It's not even Polish, that's just a... Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to edit that.